New Jersey, USA, August 21st, 2025.
That was a big one.
What the hell is wrong with people?
It's like the Titanic.
Nice and slow.
We better watch out.
Coastal flooding remains a major concern along the Jersey Shore as Hurricane Erin continues to churn offshore, bringing dangerous surf and rip currents. On Thursday night, emergency vehicles were stationed on flood-prone streets as high tide approached. Videos shared with social media showed flooding in towns. Earlier in the day, New Jersey government. Phil Murphy declared a state of emergency in anticipation of flooding and hazardous surf conditions.
Yeah.
In Wildwood, one of the city's major roads, Rio Grande Avenue, was closed due to high flood waters, according to the City of Wildwood Police Department. Photos and videos posted to social media also showed flooding in Long Beach Island, Atlantic City, Ocean City, Manasquan, Margate City, and other areas of the Jersey Shore. Evacuations are also underway in Egg Harbor Township in Atlantic County, as Hurricane Erin's impacts are being felt across New Jersey on Thursday. Guests in motels and residents of homes in low-lying areas of town were being evacuated due to flooding. Egg Harbor Township Police Chief Frederick Spano told the media around 8:30 p.m.
Here it comes. It's on the fence. He's coming. Getting there.
Hurricane Erin, the first Atlantic hurricane of 2025, formed on August 11 near the Cabo Verde Islands, a few hundred miles from Africa's western coast. While the hurricane is not making landfall on the east coast, it is bringing rip tides, high waves, and the potential for flooding as it moves northward.
Bring him to sea.
He's all right. Why do we think he's in bad shape? We're stuck here.
There you go. We try to get a little closer here. There you go. We got some spray.
Erin's strength has fluctuated significantly over the past week. Erin lost some strength Tuesday and dropped to a Category 2 hurricane as it moved northward, roughly parallel to the east coast. However, its maximum sustained winds were around 100 miles per hour, 160 kilometers per hour on Thursday. Erin could become a major hurricane again before finally weakening by Friday, the National Hurricane Center in Miami said. Although the Weather Center was confident Erin would not make direct landfall in the United States, authorities warned that water conditions along the East Coast remain dangerous.
we're on LBI, and look at that boat over there. It's almost cresting the ground.
The storm kicked up big waves along the mid-Atlantic coast and began a slow march out to sea after pelting North Carolina's Outer Banks with strong winds and swells that flooded a few places on the barrier islands. The storm will continue to bring the threat of dangerous rip currents and coastal flooding into the weekend, even as forecasters predict it will gradually weaken.
Matt, be careful. Paige! Where's your sister?
In Monmouth County, the wind is blowing from the northeast at 16 miles per hour, and the temperature is 68 degrees with 70% humidity. Visibility is 10 miles. Meanwhile in Ocean County, the wind is blowing from the northeast at 17 miles per hour, and the temperature is 68 degrees with 70% humidity. Visibility is 10 miles.
Algo debe ser del mar, yo creo.
Eso es
Has to be from del mar, ¿verdad?
una cosa.
Coastal areas are flooding in Monmouth and Ocean counties because of the combined impact of Hurricane Erin and high tide on Thursday evening. Some roads in the region, such as Long Beach Boulevard in Long Beach Township on LBI, are partially closed due to inundation. Both Jersey Central Power and Light and Atlantic City Electric report no major outages at the shore as of 10 p.m. Thursday. Long Beach Boulevard, the main artery that runs north to south on Long Beach Island, is closed in both directions from 31st Street to 15th Street until further notice, according to police. Motorists who must travel are advised to use backroads and warned to drive with extreme caution. Several images and videos shared by residents show varying flood levels, some only reaching the calves of adults, while others submerged entire cars.
Bye.
Coastal flooding occurred with Thursday's high tide cycle, and is likely again during Friday morning's high tide cycle, with 1 to 3 feet of inundation possible. The punishing high surf that has been pounding the coastline since Tuesday will continue into Friday as well. The highest waves can be expected Thursday night, ranging from 10 to 16 feet, and will gradually decrease by Friday, ranging from 8 to 12 feet. Eastern Long Island is where the highest waves are most likely to be found.
Honestly, it's
Oh my. Madre de Dios, como diría. No sabemos si eso es río, eso es. Este se quedó estoqueado ahí.
Erosion will be ongoing concern through early Saturday. The threat of dangerous rip currents will continue through Friday, and possibly into early Saturday. As for the winds, they have already peaked for the most part, and will continue to lessen through Friday afternoon. A few gusts between 30 to 45 miles per hour may still occur.
this out.
Coastal flood warnings are in effect through Saturday in Atlantic, Burlington, Cape May, Cumberland, Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean counties. Coastal flood advisories have been issued in Camden, Essex, Gloucester, Hudson, Middlesex, Salem, and Union counties through Saturday. Wind advisories are in place from 10 a.m. Thursday to 12 a.m. Friday in Atlantic and Ocean counties.
He tried to come up on the sidewalk. Bugging the fuck out. Trains are stuck in traffic. Trains are still going through this shit. That's crazy. Look at this shit. They stuck. There's 2 cars stuck over here.
The National Weather Service has said the hurricane could cause the roughest surf conditions on the Jersey Shore since Tropical Storm Isaias in August 2020. That storm produced 10-foot to 12-foot breakers in the surf zone. Farther out offshore on Thursday, waves could get as high as 15 to 17 feet, forecasters say, posing a threat to small boats. Wildwood Crest Beach Patrol pickup trucks were driving up and down the beaches Thursday, as crews made sure people only went into the water as deep as their ankles. While the ocean was mostly off limits, people were still allowed to go in. The captain of the beach patrol estimated the waves were running between 8 to 12 feet. Wildwood Mayor Ernie Troiano said they were busy alerting people in areas susceptible to flooding, and letting people know they have to remain alert. A few miles to the south in Cape May, Cove Beach was a surfer's paradise. And there was a large crowd watching and checking out an angry ocean. Government. Phil Murphy declared a state of emergency for New Jersey on Thursday afternoon, as Hurricane Erin battered coastal communities with strong winds and waves that flooded streets and eroded beaches. Murphy warned that life-threatening rip currents will be present at all ocean beaches across the state for the next few days. Absolutely no one should be in the water today or tomorrow, he wrote on social media.
Honestly, it's
Meanwhile in New York City, swimming at all city beaches will remain prohibited on Friday due to dangerous rip currents and large breaking waves caused by Erin. Beaches were at first closed to swimming on Wednesday and Thursday. Wading is also not allowed, officials said. Lifeguards and Parks Department. Enforcement patrol will be at beaches to ensure no one gets into the water. That didn't stop more than a dozen surfers from taking on the waves at Rockaway Beach in Queens. Scott Klossner, who lives nearby, said conditions were great for experienced surfers. Officials advise that those living along the shore should be mindful of evacuation routes in case of an emergency. Although Erin is the first Atlantic hurricane of the year, there have been 4 tropical storms this hurricane season already. Tropical storm Chantal made the first U.S. landfall of the season in early July, and its remnants caused flooding in North Carolina that killed an 83-year-old woman when her car was swept off a rural road. And at least 132 people were killed in floodwaters that overwhelmed Texas Hill Country on the 4th of July. Just over a week later, flash floods inundated New York City and parts of New Jersey, claiming 2 lives.
Honestly, the higher you walk, the shallower